Alright, so I'm finally back from my TwitchCon trip. I'm a bit sick as you most likely can hear, but hopefully it's still watchable. And yeah, I will go back really hard on the grind again, so expect a lot of content now, especially build videos, which I've been slacking on a lot. Anyway, today we're starting with the Nemesis sniper, since you could finally get the last part plus the blueprint, since they added that in the patch this morning. Since some of you probably didn't watch my last video when I covered this, I will go through quick how to get all the parts and yeah, including the blueprint as well. So to get the first part, you have to do Tidal Basin twice, first time on story difficulty, and then on any difficulty you can get the part. So when you get to this part on the mission, go into this building and go upstairs and pick up this key right here. Continue doing the mission until you get to this hovercraft. In the end of the hovercraft, go to the left and you will find this so-called captain's room. Use the key to open the door and go to the weapon box and you will loot a special named SR1 sniper. Then you want to go into your inventory and deconstruct it. You will get the first exotic part for the sniper, which is the scope called the Tally. If we read on the scope part, it says Klutz, Shorty and Prime. All of those three are invaded stronghold end bosses, and how it works in World War 5 is every week there's a different mission / stronghold area that you can turn into invaded ones. When we did this 1 or 2 weeks ago, it was a Capitol building, and yeah, you can change that in the menu while changing difficulty and just holding the button G. So we started with the Capitol building stronghold at World War 5, then the end boss is called Prime and he drops the exotic part called the Scourge, which is the barrel. It doesn't matter what order you do this, I will just tell you the order we did it though. For the other ones, you have to wait for the rotation that changes every week, or it may be still possible to log into a character at World War 1 to 3, then invite a friend, and as soon as they were on the session, you just leave and log back into your main. So after that, go to Roosevelt Island and kill the end boss Shorty. He drops the exotic part called the Scales, which is the bolt. Make sure all of these are invaded though, otherwise yeah, you get the wrong end boss. Then after that, head to the District Union Arena stronghold, kill the end boss Klutz, and he drops the exotic stock part. When you've done that, you should have all 4 parts, so the only missing thing is the blueprint. To get the blueprint, you have to do the mission called Grand Washington Hotel, kill the first boss that appears super early, and he's called the Puck. Then just head to the base, go to the vendor. If the blueprint is not there, just log out and go back into the vendor and yeah, just buy it. I crafted it first to 490 and then upgraded it to 500, which I would recommend if you have exotic components. And yeah, just look at this, I almost got the max damage roll, so yeah, I mean, I guess it was just meant to be. If we take a quick look at the Nemesis sniper, we can see that the base damage is super high. But that's like the damage for a full charge though. If you don't charge it or just charge a little bit, it won't do much damage at all. So it's not good damage unless you charge it. So don't try to quickscope with it. If you want a quickscope, then yeah, 50 cal is the way to go. Looking at the first talent called Counter Sniper. If you ever played or seen Overwatch, it's basically Widowmaker Sniper. You hold the mouse 1 and you charge it up. Based on how long you charge it, it gives you up to 100% weapon damage for a full charge. Charging it less than that gives you less damage, right? Then we have the second talent called Nemesis. It puts a mark on an enemy when you aim at them for 2-3 seconds, I think. And when you trigger that, you will see a mark on them. And this actually lets you see them through the wall like they are pulsed. You also gain 5% damage, up to 50% for every second they marked. Then we have the holster talent called Preparation. You gain 25% headshot damage when scoped with your current weapon. This works with all scopes that you can zoom into a first person scope view. You don't have to actually use the first person view, just equip it and it will work. So this is a really good holster talent, so actually not feeling forced to use Chatterbox anymore. I think it may be a bit bugged that I actually want you to zoom in with it, but honestly, I think it would be fine if it works as long as you ADS. But yeah, that's the gun, and I think it's such an amazing exotic sniper, just the looks, like all the talents and everything how it works. I think it's just really cool and unique. Like sure, I'm more of a fan of quickscoping with snipers, but this gun makes it worth the charge time, and since it got charge time for the damage, I don't think it's OP. Maybe it's a little bit too much base damage, but other than that, I think it's actually balanced. It deals more damage than the sharpshooter 50 cal when you charge it, sure, but can you quickscope with it like with a 50 cal? No. And also you have to charge it up for 2 seconds or whatever. It's some risk you have to put in there, right? Because you expose yourself for a longer duration. But anyway, hope you guys found this video useful, and if you are interested in more guides or Division 2 videos in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video.